my heart's been moved since my boys were born, especially the fact that the EB community, we're very tight, but we're very, very, very small because EB is so extremely rare. So when I had Babas and Marky when they were younger, there was no support system. There was no social media. There was no way to connect. If that little boy that we had met over in the Middle East, if it had been when they were born, I would have had no way to even know that they existed. So my main heart is not only just for these kids that aren't getting the supplies, but it's for the mothers, it's for the fathers, it's for the caregivers that never had the opportunity or the chance or the community to support them and love on them and let them know that there are people out there that would be willing to drop everything and pick up the phone and support them. I raised my first two boys completely by myself until I met Mark in 2010. And I literally, when I say alone, like I did it by myself, no support system, no community, no nothing. And I look back at it now and I have such PTSD from those days. I mean, just, it's all catching up to me now. And if I can prevent that from happening, if I can let these families know, especially these families that have these brand new babies coming into the world, and I do reach out to them on social media, but the barrier is that I'm a believer. And so I come at it in a faith-based way. I don't come at it as, it's just all about the energy you put out into the world. I come to them as your child was born with a purpose. God made this child, formed this child in your womb, and there is a purpose for them being here. There's a purpose for the pain. There's a purpose for the sorrow. There's a purpose for the tears. There's a purpose for it all. And Marky really solidified that in us of his purpose. And now I want to take up that mantle and continue to show these families, to show the world that, because I would get comments all the time telling me, how can you keep your child alive? Telling me to put him down, to euthanize him because he has no quality of life. But they don't know these kids with EB. These kids with EB have the biggest zest and heart for life you will ever meet. And they have an amazing quality of life. Yes, they're dealing in pain, but they have an amazing quality of life because of their heart, because of their spirit, because of their perseverance. And so my heart is just to show the world that just because somebody doesn't have the same kind of quality of life that you deem is necessary or you deem is quality because it's not what you want to see on your social media feed, these kids and these adults and these teenagers have a purpose for this world and they have a story to tell. And I want to help them share that.